Of something. Yeah, so click by enter we have completed. Click by position. So click by position, basically, you're going to give X coordinate and Y coordinates. Then you're pressing the click. So point P equal to
basketballs in the car.
Element dot get location. So you'll get the point object. So then you create object for actions class, and act dot move to element. So then move by offset p dot x comma p dot y. Then click on that dot perform. So this is the how you can. So now I think we don't need to write this. That directly you can call click method. So it will call that. You can move by offset if you want to do. So based on the positions, you can give X coordinate and Y coordinates. And so by default, the element X coordinates it will get, and you can pass it here. So that's how to click by position. So then mouse over. So you can mouse over. So any element, actions, the action object equal to new actions of driver, action dot move to element, get element of locator dot perform method. See, perform method we are calling everywhere. So you have to understand this. So very important. Then double click. So you can perform the double click operation, just calling the double click method from actions class. So right click, you know, right, how to perform the right click operation. Just calling the context click method. So context click method will perform the right click operation. Right click operation. So any element on the given element, you can perform the right click operation. Select item, right click. So element locator, by item locator. So you can give the element and see action dot context click. So context click, you have to pass the web element. Web element dot perform. Then so you are right clicking in a web element and select the option. Next option you are selecting. First is a right click. Then you are selecting the option. After right click, you will get some option, right? You're going and clicking on that. So that's a click, get element, so item locator. The second option you are selecting. So in the context menu, so we call this context menu. So when you right click, it will open a panel, right? That panel is called context menu. That context menu option you are selecting, one of the options. And then key press, keys of key, comma, string info. So actions, action equal to new actions of driver. So action dot key down of key dot perform method. So action dot key down of key, so perform method. So that's the key press method. So select submenu, string, HTML tag, string parent menu, string child menu. So by parent menu locator, by child menu locator, so by XPath, so double / HTML tag and text function equal to parent menu and text function equal to child menu. So you are selecting an option. So based on this parent and child menu basis, so that you can give directly the parent menu name and child menu. This is a parameterization. So you can observe here, we are parameterizing the XPath. So tag can be anything. And then square bracket. So what is the parent menu? Then what is the child menu? See how we are parameterizing that. Okay. So web element parent menu, element equal to get element of parent menu locator. And then, so actions act equal to new actions, act dot move to element, parent element dot perform. So click get element, get by type child menu. So child menu, you can so click on that. So this is all how to select an options. Drag and drop. So drag and drop. So web element source, web element target. So you know the source, you know the target. Then you can just drag and drop to the source to target. So we already practiced this. Drag and drop to another array. So with all the click and hold, move to element and release method. Drag and drop by. So web element source int x comma int y. So actions act equal to new actions of driver. So act dot click and hold. So dot perform. Move a offset. You can give xy coordinates, and then act dot release dot perform. So another drag and drop by function. So then another way, directly calling the drag and drop by method. Source comma x comma y dot perform. So this is the drag and drop by another method. Next, switch to frame, switch frame. So we have already know these methods. You can call all the methods, whatever we have practiced this reusable methods already written. You can mention all of them here. So all of them here, you can use that. So driver dot switch to method dot frame of so frame ID. So you can give frame locator, basically. Frame locator you can give. So switch to iframe with name or ID and find element. So public web element, find element in frame, string frame ID, by locator, string info. You can give that. So in the iframe inside, you are finding the element. So inside one iframe, so the element inside, you are finding the element. Then you can use this method. You'll get the web element. Select option carousel. So there will be carousel. So I don't know. You have seen the scroller will be keep moving. That's a called carousel, right? So in the front page, you have so many options. Keep showing the different options. That list of options you pass and a string option, which web element you want to select. So that you can call this method. So it will select that option. Then we have assertions. So assert equals but directly we are not calling here. See that you can just call assert text. You give the element and text. Automatically it will wait for that, and then assert dot assert equals this element dot get text dot to lowercase text dot to lowercase. So then you can comment the third parameter is the text is not equals to the element dot get text. You can assertions. You can easily the message also you will get it. Okay. So then assert contains a text. Assert contains text, web element, string text. So wait dot until expected conditions dot visibility of element. So assert dot assert true and see element dot get text dot to string contains this text. So this text. So basically contains will give you a Boolean value. So if this is true and the inside one is true, then this method will pass. So then if it is not equal, and this message will print for you. So assert text contains element text. Similar code, almost, right? So similar code. So even assert true you are calling. Assert text is not equals. So you're calling. So see that assert false. Assert false. Element dot get text equals this text, and the text is that one. Assert substring. So assert dot assert true and element dot get text contains of text, and element dot get text doesn't contain the string. So assert text ignore case. So you can ignore the cases, even uppercase, lowercase, it will be ignored. So assert text not present in list. So in a particular list, you are checking this text is present or not. So this is also you can check that. These are all mostly we'll use these two only, first two or three, not more than that. If required, you can use it. Get alphanumeric string. So you want so alphanumeric string you want. So alphabets and numbers. With that you want. So then get alphanumeric string. So you can use this function. So the date format, which date format you want, you can get the date format in string format. Say this is the year, month, day, hours, and minutes. So in IST time zone, you want, you can get this date. So get current day. So from the calendar, you want to get the current day. So then this is the one. Calendar. So calendar dot get instance, time zone dot get default. So this calendar object dot get calendar dot day of month, you're going to get the integer. So get current day as a number. Okay. So you're converting string today's, so integer dot to string and today integer, and you are converting into string, and then so you can return that. What is the current day? So get current day from the particular day, you can get it in string format. So then we have a switch to child window. Switch to child window. So already we covered this also, right? And you're switching to child window. String PID equal to driver dot get window handle. So set string handles equal to driver dot get window handles. So iterator string IT equal to it handles dot iterator method. If handles dot size equal to 2, and no, while it dot has next. If parent ID is not equal to child, then you switch to that child window. So basically switching to child window. So you don't need to write all this code, just call this method if you want to switch to child window. If there are two windows, so directly it will switch to child. If you want to switch to parent, you call this method. So driver dot switch to method dot window of parent window, and driver dot switch to method dot default content. It will move to parent window. You don't need to write these lines of code, right? So this is the reusable method you can call. Switch to particular window. So int window count, you can give the window count and it will switch to that. See that how we are. So array list, string, tabs. Please catch here collections you are using here. New array list, string. So driver dot get window handles. So see, array list object inside, you are calling the driver dot get window handles get. So what we are doing, so can anyone tell me what this line is doing?
This copying all window IDs, sir.
All window IDs?
Yeah, it's getting, sir. It's fetching all window IDs.
Okay. This one, right? This one is fetching all window IDs. But what is this, what you are doing here? Other line, other code.
And we are storing all those
Storing in array
list collection.
So basically, this will return a set. So you are converting the set into array list.
Array list.
So why you are converting into array list? Basically, array list has a get method based on the index count. So the count, whatever the count you give, it will go to that window ID. So the on this collection, I'm calling driver dot switch to method dot window of. I'm giving the count, which window I need to go.
Yeah. Yes, sir, we got it. And because array list starts from index value, so that we use array. We store in array list.
Yeah, we are storing in the array list.
To use
this
that
set you are converting into a list collection. So why you are converting? So to get the each window ID, so you have a get method in the list only, not in the set. So that's why the collection dot get, and you give the which window ID you want, which window count you want to go. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Next. So wait for title contains, we can see wait for title is all the wait, so wait for URL contains, wait for URL is, and wait for alert present and switch to that. So all the alert related methods I'm calling accept alert, get alert text, wait for alert present and switch to it, and dismiss alert, and frame related methods. So all frame related methods, we just saw that, right? So wait for frame present and switch. So you can call frame to be available and switch to it. So these are all the expected conditions class methods you're calling. So integer by integer index, by frame locator, web element, and so string, ID or name locator. So that's the another thing. Next one is wait for element visible. These are all okay. The expected conditions class methods, these are all okay. And then, so most important thing, retry element. So you want to retry. So on particular timeout. So that you can give retrying element. Retrying element. Another one, retrying element by locator, timeout, interval time, and get file from resource. So you can get the file from resource. Basically, resource folders are there right here. So from this resource folders, you want to get. So this is the method you can call. Yeah. So wait for page load. You can wait for the page load, and this is the method. Okay. So these are all the reusable methods. Just go through them, and we can. So tomorrow we'll write the actual code. Till now, all the reusable methods and we have seen. So tomorrow we'll see the